Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rose. Today's video we're going to be doing an eyelash extensions tutorial. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a classic set on clients who has extremely curly lashes. So if you are a beginner lash artist or a future lash artist, keep on watching. So today's client is actually my sister. So if you see me being a little rough with her, don't worry about it. She's not paying, so I could do that, okay? Before we get started with her lashes, be sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video. I am sharing my journey here on YouTube as a lash artist through business tips, lash with me's, and vlogs. So make sure you check out all my other videos after this one. When you get those clients who has curly lashes, it's really important to know that this might take some time. So it's important for you to isolate correctly, to have good quality tweezers, and to take your time. Okay, that's the most important tip that I can say today, is to seriously take your time, because this is a tedious project. I always say in my videos, you're working on people's eyes, you're working on a very sensitive part of the body, so it's important that you take your time. The first tip that I have for you guys is to use flat lashes. Now, if you are a lash artist and you don't know what flat lashes are, they are basically classic lashes who has a flat end. So instead of the round classic lashes that we normally would use, these has a flatter ends, which means that they are placed on the natural lashes a little bit easier. And also another benefit is that you will have better retention when it comes to those clients who has curlier lashes. When I host a class for future lash artists, I like to also make them use the flat lashes, because they can be a little bit tedious to work with. Because with the flat lashes, you can't place them on the side like you could with regular classic lashes. You have to either place them on the top of the natural lash or on the bottom of the natural lash. Personally, it's a case-by-case scenario, so depending on how that lash looks and what's easier for me. But for my student, I always advise them to just go on the bottom, because that's when you can assure that you're gonna have better retention. So if you run into clients who has extremely curly lashes, just place them on the bottom. If you run into like one or two lashes and you notice that you're placing them on the top, that's okay, as long as you're connecting that base to the natural lashes. That is what's most important when it comes to placement. No matter what classic lashes you're using, make sure the base of the lash is connected to the natural lash, okay? Next up, I touched on this a little bit on the previous tip. We have to make sure that our tweezers are good quality tweezers. When it comes to curly lashes, it's important that you isolate correctly, because curly lashes tend to stick together or they go around each other. It's just a whole mess. So we have to make sure that we are isolating correctly, that our isolation tweezers are sharp, that our isolation tweezers are actually, moving any baby lashes or lashes that are in the way of the lash that we're trying to stick, okay? The lash that we're trying to apply the extension on. So be sure that you're using quality products. If you are interested in purchasing good quality tweezers, I do have a video about tweezers that you should use and what they're used for. So go ahead and watch that video. Having quality tweezers is just a general rule for lash tech, so make sure you invest in your tweezers, whether it's from Amazon or from an actual brand that you like. It's good to just try different tweezers out to see what works for you and to just find a good quality tweezers. It's trial and error, like I said in that video. It really is trial and error, but once you find good tweezers and tweezers that you enjoy working with, trust me, it is worth it. Okay, girl? So invest in your tweezers. All right, now to the last but not least tip. But before we get into that, again, please make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. It would really help me out a lot. I have made so many lash tips video, and I would really like to get some feedback to see if you guys are enjoying it, anything you guys want to see. So be sure to subscribe, like, and comment down any tips, suggestions, or anything that you want. A heart, I would greatly appreciate it. So yeah, thank you in advance. Okay, thank you in advance. Okay, thank you in advance. Okay, thank you in advance. Check out my other videos if you want to. Check out my other videos if you want to. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciated. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I'm done. Tip number 3. Now, if you are running into clients who has curly lashes and they are having horrible retention, or they're not lasting the full 2 weeks or 4 weeks, however much you think your lashes last, okay? Different strokes for different folks, okay? Some lash artists are at that 4 6 weeks mark, and some of y'all are not, and that's okay. It is seriously a learning progress, okay? But the last tip is to use the right curls. When you run into those clients who has curly lashes, it's important that those lashes are really laying onto that natural lash. And one of the best way to make sure that happens is to pick a curl that is able to do just that. So if you are using C curl and you're noticing like your client's lashes are not holding on, then maybe it's time for you to use CC curl or D curl or even DD curl. It's really good for you to have a variety of lash curls so that you can serve any client that comes to your salon or to your suite or to your home. A lot of retention issues, whether it's classic, hybrid, or volume set, can be fixed with just switching the curls that you use for your clients. So keep that in mind whenever you're having retention problem with a certain client, okay? All right, you guys, that is all the tips that I have for you. I hope that you learned something. Be sure to go back and watch this video so that you can really understand what I'm saying and to catch any little tips that you didn't catch before, because I really said a lot and I probably had 2 tips within 1 tip. So make sure you guys catching everything that I'm saying, because they were really helpful to me when I was learning to be a lash artist, and I hope that they can be helpful to you. And here is the final look, you guys. I'm just making sure that her eyes are all even, making sure I'm brushing the lashes so that when she opens her eyes, she can see them looking nice and in formation. This is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you think about the classic set in the comments down below. Let me know if you ever gotten a classic set, if you ever done a classic set, and let me know if you guys are the type of lash artist who turns away clients who has curly lashes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed and learned something. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you when the sun rises. Bye!